What's your name?
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
So, I'm writing this blog about being Catholic on a college campus.
Cool.
When you hear the word Catholic, what do you think?
When I hear the word Catholic, I think that it's a faith and it's centered around the Eucharist. I think it's a faith that encourages you to be excellent in all that you do. It encourages prayer and encourages loving your neighbors as Christ loved us, which means that we are always being called to die for others, die to ourselves. We're very set apart, so we're called to do things that maybe other people think are crazy, weird, not normal, not a part of the world. We are called to be in the world but not of the world.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Okay, now what do you think when you hear a college campus? Like, what are the things that come to mind?
I think of like partying, but also studying, teachers, classes, organizations. You have your Greek life. You have things for like the.
Don't throw up, please. Don't throw up.
I think of like college campus. That's it. Class, fun. You got the river. You got sports, football, cheerleaders, sororities, fraternities, all that good stuff.
Yeah, okay, so whenever you hear Catholic and campus, like, what picture does that paint?
Usually it tends to clash sometimes, but other times not. I mean, obviously there's always going to be Catholics on a college campus because Catholics are everywhere. But oftentimes, like, the values and morals that that are normal on a college campus don't exactly match up with the morals and values typically of what the Catholic faith teaches. So I would say they clash, but they shouldn't need to. But oftentimes your first idea is that they would not go together.
Okay, so with the college campuses and being Catholic, is there anything that you do specifically, like on a campus, like being Catholic?
Well, I lead a Bible study. I also go out on our campus to ask people if they want to be in this Bible study. And so that is when I get to go out and actually see how they sometimes clash, but how other times they sometimes go hand in hand. So on a college campus, usually most people know that they need something like a Bible study to keep them accountable, to bring back some values into their lives, but oftentimes I'll go on campus, and as soon as I say the word Bible study, people want to close their ears, walk away, talk down to you. So that's when they clash, but other times you go to people and they're very excited to hear that there's actually Bible studies on a college campus. So I get to see both dimensions of what it is like to bring Catholicism into college.
Okay, so since you have this like strong faith at what you've learned here in college, how are you going to put that forth after graduation next week?
I graduate in a week, and then starting in August, I will be going to a different college campus where I'm not sure yet, and I will be doing college missionary work. So I'll go similar to what I'm doing now, but it'll be my full-time job. I'll go on the campus of whatever university I'm at and encourage people to discover what it means to be faithful, discover the different types of faith, most specifically Catholicism. I'll be asking them to join Bible studies. I'll be talking to anyone and everyone about who is Jesus Christ, why he's relevant in our lives, why he's relevant to us on a college campus, and how really all of us we yearn for something deeper than ourselves and what we have at college. Most people in college are not completely fulfilled. They're looking for other things. So I'll be going and reaching out to those people and giving them the Catholic faith to fulfill them.
And so if you could tell, like, what one thing would you want to tell somebody who is, like, just trying to reach out to their faith on a college campus? Like, what's something you'd tell them to do?
I would tell them probably to find a group of friends who are also striving for those same things. You may think that it's not true, but you are who your friends are, in a sense. If you have friends who are always going out and partying, always doing things that you're not comfortable with, or if they're just very mediocre in their lives, like, you tend to go down to that level as well. So if your friends are doing something that you're not wanting to do, it's going to be really hard to get away from that. If you're wanting to strive in a faith or strive to be better, like, find people who are also striving for those same things to keep you accountable. And then always just, like, don't be afraid to, like, search for these things. Like, don't be afraid to walk into a building of 100 people and go up to someone and say, like, hey, I need help. If they're good people, like, they will reach out to you. But we need to all be courageous as well to make the first step.
Cool. Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.